Rated M for mature.
Attention elites, in the previous briefing for Sniper Elite 4 on Apple devices, we covered beginner topics like control methods, recon, and basic sniping principles. Just about everything a new recruit would need to get started in San Celini. HQ has once again commissioned a briefing for Sniper Elite 4 players across the Apple ecosystem, but this time to cover advanced tactics and maneuvers for high-level play. Ready to reach your full potential? Your briefing begins now.
Why don't you just give them flyboys a nod?
In the field, leaving behind dispatched enemies will create another possible point of discovery that could blow your cover and threaten your mission. The official protocol is to move bodies and conceal them as best you can, but there's also another way to handle enemy corpses that will reduce their numbers even further and can possibly put you in an advantageous position. When presented with a dispatched enemy, bring up your weapon wheel. If you're carrying TNT, telemines, trip mines, or grenades, you can rig a corpse with a trap, perfect for catching anyone who comes to check for signs of life. Now, this will create another corpse along with a rather loud noise, but as long as you're clear of the area, it won't present you with any further problems. This brings us to the next tip. The resulting explosion from a trapped enemy corpse will draw the attention of every other enemy in the immediate vicinity. It's up to you whether you use the ensuing chaos to slip by unnoticed or flank the enemy to thin their numbers even further at that point. This concept can be put to use in just about every situation. Most locations in Sniper Elite 4 will offer you plenty of opportunities to generate explosions with vehicles, stored enemy munitions, and the equipment you are carrying. But less dramatic diversions can be created by sabotaging enemy generators. Making good use of diversions and distractions like these will greatly increase your odds of success, so it's in your best interest to get creative. For instance, try combining regular TNT with teller or trip mines on enemy vehicles or along enemy patrol paths to create an inevitable, no-fuss distraction while you go about your business. They'll never see it coming, and you'll be long gone by the time the fireworks start. As a Sniper Elite, you understand that the sound of your rifle being fired is definitely loud enough to give away your position. That's just the nature of a high-powered weapon, and while you can mitigate that sound with suppressed ammo, the limited supply you get of those rounds means that they aren't a complete solution. Thankfully, you can cover the sound of your rifle fire through effective use of sound masking. In the field, you will encounter loud sounds such as planes flying overhead and artillery fire, and you can also create your own sound masking opportunities by giving enemy generators a good, solid kick. The ensuing racket will be more than enough to disguise your shots, and you'll know this every time you see the sound masking icon appear at the top center of your screen. Whether you're making excellent use of sound masking opportunities or taking shots from alternative vantage points, relocating is key. Firing off several shots from the same position will allow the enemy to triangulate your position quickly, and they'll focus all their firepower on you once they know where you're hiding. Because of this, you should prioritize moving to a new location after a successful shot. This will have the dual benefit of confusing the enemy while also possibly giving you a better angle to continue your assault. Something to note when sniping and relocating: pay attention to the enemy awareness notifications on your HUD. The area around your minimap will turn yellow once the enemies are alerted to your presence. They won't have a lock on your position in this state, so it's still possible to relocate. When it turns red, your cover has been blown, and you'll need to either fight your way out or go to ground until the heat dies down. During your operations, you'll cross paths with enemy tanks on more than one occasion. Due to their heavy armor and immense firepower, these obstacles present a significant threat to your mission. Thankfully, there are a few ways to disable and destroy them. The first step in stopping a tank in its tracks is to study its patrol path. Once you have a solid understanding of this, find a location on that path where there is unlikely to be extra enemies to deal with. This is where you'll lay your trap. You're going to want to put down telemines paired with regular TNT on this path, and then get to a safe distance. When the tank rolls over your well-placed trap, it will be completely destroyed. If you're low on explosives or want to make better use of your sniper skills, it is also possible to eliminate both the tank driver and gunner before they can present an issue. Tagging a tank with your binoculars will reveal the vehicle's weaknesses, including small slits that allow the driver and gunner to see through. For most people, this would be an impossible shot, but not for a sniper elite. With 2 expert shots, the tank will be immobilized and defenseless, allowing you to get close enough to place a satchel charge and take it out for good. That concludes this briefing. These advanced tactics will help ensure a successful mission, but this is only scratching the surface of what is possible in Sniper Elite 4. Observe, experiment, and execute your own tactics to navigate difficult situations and beat the odds. Elite, we're counting on you. Sniper Elite 4 is available now on iPhone, iPad, and Mac devices via the Apple App Store, along with the Target Führer and Deathstorm DLC. Dismissed.